Previously on Dragon Age.
Bryn's got, yeah, that's what I mean. This is already pretty good, and then I think we might find a better bow later on anyway, and we're not really struggling. I'm frugal. And this is a new adventure for us. You ready, guys? Hello and welcome to another episode of Dragon Age Origins, and we are here in the Dalish camp along with our Dalish friend and of course the others as well, and we've been commanded by the master of this village to go off, see what's happening, werewolves, and so that is what we will be doing. But first of all, keep her Zathrian. Yes. Lanaya. Cool. So let's just have a look at the journal.
Underanitation, Grey Warden. My name is Lanaya. I am Zathrian's first, what you might call an apprentice, perhaps. I've been studying under the Keeper all my life. I am a bit curious of the outside world. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two?
No, go ahead.
I hear the human cities are very large, thousands upon thousands of souls all packed together in their houses. Is that true?
Souls is probably a nice way to put it. Why don't you go and see the city for yourself?
No, I could never leave the clan. My duties here are important to my people, and to me. No doubt, I would not even find my way. I try to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought.
Stone and indifference. Is that how she categorizes cities? Definitely not been to one before. Yeah, they are used to it just as the humans are. I mean, humans are indifferent to you, maybe, I guess. I don't know. There are elves in the cities as well, though, so good bunch, especially Denerim.
Being accustomed to pain and suffering does not make it any less tragic. It is said that one day we will have a land of our own. We Dalish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this. When that day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory. I have a question, if it's not too impolite to ask. Do your people regret what they did to ours?
This is probably the honest answer. We don't pay much attention to it as it's history, and I guess we haven't really, throughout the game, seen many instances of, well, kind of racism and the bringing up of what happened to the elves. So, honestly, well, I'm sure you're going to tell us about it anyway.
How quickly your people seem to forget.
Yeah.
If it has not happened in their lifetime, it is a nebulous concept assigned to the past.
Yep.
A poet once wrote of them, before the fall of the Dales. Like dragons they fly, glory upon wings. Like dragons, they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own.
What can you tell me about Zathrian? Yes, the bold-headed eagle.
Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is the keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
elves men? Is that a thing? I thought elves were elves. But whatever. Lost much? What has he lost?
He lost his family a very long time ago. I don't know the story, but I understand the circumstances were horrific.
And why are the Dalish so hostile?
They have reason. Since the days of Arlathan, my people have been either subjugated or homeless.
Makes sense. And what is Arlathan?
It was our ancestral home, long ago when the humans first came to these lands. We were free then, and immortal. We did not know how to deal with the humans, and in the end, they turned their power against us and destroyed Arlathan. Our ancestors were enslaved, and our culture lost forever.
And Arlathan didn't fight back?
The Tevinter Imperium was a force to be reckoned with. It was ruled by mages with powerful blood magic. Though Arlathan fought, they lost.
Okay, makes sense. And does Arlathan still exist?
Not to my knowledge. According to the old tales, the human mages sank Arlathan into the ground, crushing it beneath the rock.
Elves were freed, right?
Yes, after a millennium of slavery, Andraste herself freed our people. She who was your maker's chosen.
Ah, okay. And you don't worship the Maker?
We worship the creators, as we always have. We give thanks to Andraste for her part in our freedom, but we do not worship her or her god.
Hey, this is interesting. I can see why. So, there's kind of two different answers here. Elves were immortal then?
They died, but not of an aged body as other races do. Not until the humans came. According to the legends, association with humans caused us to quicken. Our blood sped, and we began to age. So we avoided them naturally. And then we were enslaved by them for 1,000 years. And in so doing, we all were quickened permanently and our immortality destroyed. Or so the old tales say.
You could get your lifespan back.
In time and with seclusion. We Dalish have lengthy lifespans, and they will get longer. Zathrian himself has lived many centuries, though that is unusual even for us.
See why you resent humans then.
Shemlen, we call them. Quick children. I suppose it takes a certain arrogance to look upon another people as children, no? Perhaps we should be more heedful of our own role in Arlathan's loss. Even so, it was a bitter lesson to learn. One we are not grateful for.
Yeah, your homeland was called the Dales, not Arlathan.
That was our second homeland. Our first was the great city of Arlathan. The Dales came when they were freed from enslavement. Elves everywhere journeyed hundreds and thousands of miles to the Dales, eager to start their lives anew. They called it the Long Walk. They reached the Dales and made it their own. And one day it was taken from us too, and you wonder why we are hostile.
Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. I'm kind of upset about this, really. Though I'm a bit late to the party. No way to get on your clan's goods. I'm probably not after all that.
It requires an individual to prove he is not the outsider we have come to expect. Your own task to help our clan is certainly a step in the right direction.
Yes, yes. Cool.
Certainly. As you wish. Darth Shirel.
Darth Shiral. Yes, you've been very helpful, actually. I mean, amazingly helpful, really. Hammond.
Hello?
Hello. And who are you?
I am Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
And how does one become a real hunter?
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
I wouldn't understand how to become what you want to become.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
Gaina?
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
I mean, there must be some way to solve your problem.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
What if I got a pelt for you? Although, why not go into the forest anyway?
But the keeper said, no, I just can't. What if I encountered a werewolf? I couldn't defeat one of those on my own.
Why not come with me then?
The keeper would know right away if I left camp. Masiranis for the offer, however. That's very kind of you.
Perhaps I should talk, Gaina. I mean, this is not really my responsibility. I mean, I can get you a pelt, but obviously, you know, down the line that might cause issues.
No, I couldn't do that. I must kill the beast myself. It is my rite of passage to become a full hunter.
Yeah. Fine, I will go and speak to her. Although I'm not the right person, really.
I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
Exactly. I mean, there's not really... Tried wooing her?
Wooing? I don't understand.
Rub her the right way. Give her a gift.
A gift? No, that wouldn't be appropriate. Not before we're married.
Sometimes you gotta change the rules, dude. How about really showing your love?
I've serenaded her, and we've talked many times under the moon. But that doesn't matter if I'm still an apprentice. Not to her.
Then why do you bother if she just cares about your status in society? It doesn't really make much sense, does it?
Because I love her. I really do. I wouldn't expect you to
I
understand.
love... Yeah. I mean, I love Severin, but... Don't marry him. Actually don't. Let me think of something else.
Such as?
I'm gonna ask her if you bedded her.
All right. I'm not going anywhere anyhow.
But is this what this has turned into now? Us running around, killing things, the brood mother, doing all this crazy stuff in Orzammar, and we're here in the, well, this place, the forest, you know, with all the elves and everything, and we're trying to get some young guy to woo some elf woman. Okay. Where has she gone? Where has she gone? Okay, is that her there? No. There she... Is that her? What's going on? Where was she sitting? Okay, oh, no, she's over there in the other camp thing. Great. Oh. Hello.
Andiran Atishan, outsider.
You are Gaina.
You spoke to him? What did he say?
He said that you refused to give him your hand.
Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Kamen. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
If you love him, then what does it matter?
But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family?
I don't know why. If you love him, then believe in him and help him succeed.
Oh, you are right. I have made poor Cameron miserable. No wonder he cannot complete his hunt. Masiranas, thank you. You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Cameron.
Good.
Cameron, I have been a fool.
Gaina? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today. We are both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
This is so wonderful. Young love allowed to flourish.
Does anyone else feel the urge to vomit? No? 'Tis just me?
Here, take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
See you later, guys. What's been in their family for long? Don't know what I've received. This long sword? No? And the only person that's going to be using it is Zavrin, and he is already well equipped. Fortunately. Yes.
The Hala. The Dalish call them their guides. They even lead an elf to oblivion when he dies, or so they claim.
Okay.
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach.
Happens. The Hala.
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call land ships. They are our companions and our guides.
Land ships. I don't even think we call them that, to be honest. They are not your mounts.
We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
Imagine that being quite annoying. What if the Hala wants to just bugger off out of here and go somewhere else? Yeah, so why is this one not with the others?
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery, for her sake as well as that of the others.
Quite sad, isn't it? It must be quite a difficult decision.
I wish I could calm her enough to speak with her. We have lost so many of our hunters. I would hate to lose one of our Hala as well.
Anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful. No, I'm sorry. She isn't calming any more around you than she is for me. And? What do you think? I am glad you attempted it regardless. No, That would not be right. When the time comes, then I will do it myself. It is my duty, as both master herder and as her friend. She shall take her last breath, knowing she was always safest in my care.
Yeah, alright. Okay, you'll be fine. Wanting to do the good thing, I guess, in the end, and... Right now. Okay. Cool. There's nothing for us here. Guess we've got to make a move, really. We've got to get out of here. We've got to explore. Although I don't know the way. I think it's down here, isn't it? Yes, it's down here. And out into... Nice armor he's got there.
It is great to see Cammon and Gaina so happy. A little joy in such a sad time is not misplaced.
I know. West Brazilian Forest. Time to delve into. Well. See whether the werewolves are here.
To be continued.